Hello everybody, welcome back to Ordinary Adventures.
You may have seen recently that we've been missing Disneyland, so we recreated the Dole Whip at home because that was something we were craving. And today we learned for the summer, Taco Bell is releasing a Dole Whip drink.
Yeah.
It's called the Pineapple Whip Freeze. Does it taste like Dole Whip? Will it fill that void in the center of our hearts?
I hope so.
Come with us on this adventure. Taco Bell isn't associated with Disney, so they can't call this a Dole Whip. So I'm really curious if they're just trying to lure, Disney fans in by calling it a Pineapple Whip Freeze, or if it actually tastes like a Dole Whip.
I didn't think that Dole Whip was like a Disney term. I think that might just be like that style of drink. But yeah, I don't know. It lured us in. We as soon as we found out, we're like, let's go! Hi, can I get 2 of the Pineapple Whip freezes?
2 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's good for you?
That's it, yeah.
Alright, you're looking at 219, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
What'd you say?
I don't know.
Now for the moment of truth. We're standing in this beautiful Taco Bell parking lot. Social distancing, of course. Okay. This is very sugary. Kind of does taste like a Dole Whip. I'm actually surprised. It's more of like a slushy consistency, but it seems like they almost put like ice cream or some kind of creaminess in it as well. So good. Wow. I can't wait for you to try it, Peter.
I'm not sure if Taco Bell does this with their other slushies, but there's like a little carbonation in there. Look at that. Do you see how it's like swirling around in there? I'm not sure if you can get that on camera. You see that?
Yeah, I wonder if that's just because it's melting.
Oh, maybe. Okay, I'm going to try this. It tastes...
Yeah, you need to give it a few sips because at first I feel like it didn't taste like one and then it kind of does.
It's almost like a pineapple cream soda, but it definitely has Dole Whip. It does have a Dole Whip taste to it. It is very sugary. This whole thing right here is 250 calories, 60 grams of sugar.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of sugar. So basically, if you were on keto, this would be 3 days of your carbs. I wouldn't say this is quite a Dole Whip. If you want a Dole Whip, maybe make one at home. We made a video about that. We'll put a link above. This does kind of hit the spot. Do you know what I mean?
This is the first time that I've been back to Taco Bell during this pandemic. And I forgot that between 2 and 5 p.m. you could actually get these slushes. They call it a happy hour, so you get it for like half off. So these are only like $1. I have a feeling I'm going to want another one before we leave because they were so cheap. I was just thinking it kind of tastes like, if you've ever had like a pineapple Fanta, it kind of tastes like a pineapple Fanta slushie. But
it doesn't have that cream.
Yeah, but there is like some kind of cream in it. I don't know. It's so strange. It's so delicious. I feel like this is the best slush that Taco Bell has done yet. Right below that is that watermelon slush that they had.
Oh, I want that.
I know. I wish they would bring that back. But this is definitely a hit. We're going to have sugar comas after this, but I think it was definitely worth it. Just got a brain freeze. I was drinking this too quickly. I also get brain freezes like super easily, so I'm not surprised.
It just occurred to me as we're driving home that we didn't give our Ordinary Adventure ratings. I think I would give this like a 4 out of 5 Peters. So 4 out of 5.
I'd give this for sure a 5 out of 5. It's not quite a Dole Whip, but it's freaking delicious. I am obsessed. I'm having a sugar rush, and I recommend it. I'm surprised you didn't give it a 5 too.
I mean, it was close. It might be a 4.5.
Trust me, it's a 5.
After trying this, I was wondering, like, what other slushy flavors could they, like, emulate from the parks? Like, what about, like, a churro slushy?
Ew. That's... I don't know about that.
No?
No. I'm going to go ahead and say no on that.
What would you want, then? Like, what kind of Disney treats?
Ooh, what about, like, a nacho cheese Slurpee?
That...
Because, like, I love the lobster nachos at Disneyland. Like, mush that all together and put it in a Slurpee form.
What is she talking about? Okay, if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments below. Now time for the Q&A. First question is, do you like the Savi's experience or the Olivander's experience better?
Well, that's hard. Because I've been picked for Olivander's before and I loved it.
Yeah,
But
the problem is you're not always picked.
Yeah.
You're sometimes watching some other kid, especially when you're an adult. You're often watching a kid doing it. So if you're not doing it, I think Savi's.
Yeah, Savi's.
How long have you two been annual pass holders?
Since 2011 for me.
I think whenever I moved to Southern California, so that must have been over 10 years ago at this point. So, long time. How much was your annual pass when you first bought it?
I don't want to talk about it. I had the highest of high annual pass. It got in every single day of the year. Free parking, best discount was like $30 a month.
And how much is the high now?
I think at least like 100.
You'll put it on the screen.
Those were the days.
What is the most expensive Star Wars collectible you own?
Good question.
We don't really own a lot of like super expensive replicas and stuff. We do own a replica of R2-D2.
Okay.
But it's not like one of the sideshow things that cost, $6,000. This was like handcrafted by like, droid builder, and I bought it on eBay for a lot less than that, which you should say. But it's cool.
Yeah, but that being said, you do want the sideshow one, or even the one that they sell on Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, which brings us to our next question.
One day.
If money was no object, what Star Wars collectible would you want to own? I have an easy answer for this.
Okay.
A replica of Han Solo and Carbonite.
Okay.
Sideshow has that, and it looks like it's like floating in the middle of the air. It's incredible. I think it's also like $7,000, $8,000. It's insane.
Sideshow also has a replica of Yoda. Is it Sideshow or
Yeah,
is it
it is
Hot
Sideshow.
Toys? I'd probably want that.
What is your favorite Disney character of all time, not including Star Wars?
Wow.
Yeah, this one's a tough one.
Not including Star Wars.
I feel like my most favorite Disney characters are probably like Pixar characters, like Buzz Lightyear. Well, I know yours.
Mine are technically two.
Yeah.
Who are they?
Chip and Dale.
Yeah.
I guess if I had to pick anything, I'd pick like Mickey, but maybe Magician Mickey. Which is your favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe film? I think we're going to be on the same page here. 1, 2, 3.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Do you guys collect Star Wars Lego?
We don't.
We don't. I used to. I used to have like this like Yoda statue that was like this big and
what
a
happened
couple
to
of
that?
ships. I moved, and then when you move, like you lose pieces. And,
Oh no.
And now in this place, like
we just don't have any
a lot
room.
of room for it. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I love Legos. Like looking at them, when I look at the sets, I'm like, these are awesome. I want that, but I don't like putting them together. I don't enjoy it.
She's bad at instructions, as you can see in Kitra's Quarantine Kitchen. Once the parks are back up, will you rush back, or are you gonna be apprehensive to go and wait a while?
I think we're gonna go as soon as we can. As soon as it's safe and as soon as we get a reservation to go, we're gonna go. Or I'm assuming. We haven't talked about this.
I mean, I think for the channel, we have to go and cover the reopening, right?
Yeah.
We might not like touch anything. We might be wearing our masks and kind of like staying away from crowds, and maybe not even going on rides. Because,
yeah, we probably... I don't know. It's gonna be very, very interesting. I just want to like experience to see like what it's gonna be like.
Yeah, I want to see how does it change the experience of going to Disneyland. Is the magic gonna be lost because there's the character experiences are going to be kind of from a distance and people wearing masks. I'm very curious, and I'm very curious like what the restrictions and the precautions are going to be. We don't know any of that, so it's hard to like really answer that question. But I feel like with this channel,
yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there as probably as soon as we can.
Have you guys had Gizmo and Pixel since they were puppies?
We have.
Yes, and we have some photos of them as younger dogs.
They were so cute. I mean, they're still cute, but
yeah, Gizmo like could fit in my hand.
Yeah,
Pixel was like so tiny too.
Yeah, Gizmo like completely changed colors.
Yeah, he looks so different now.
Aww.
What is your favorite type of video to film for the channel?
Food videos.
Yeah, because it's good to eat. You know what I like when we're experiencing something new together. You know, if it be like a new ride, like a new seasonal food,
yeah,
just like a new parade. Like it's always exciting when it's like something you've never seen or done before.
Agreed.
What is your budget for your trips to Disneyland?
We don't really have a... I mean, we would normally, when we go to Disneyland, what would we buy? Like a kyber crystal?
Well, it should be said that we have annual passes. So that covers our parking, that covers our admission.
Ticket, yeah. So, like, that's, like, out of sight, out of mind. Like, we don't think about that.
It's already been spent.
We basically just spend money on food and then, like, occasionally, like... merchandise.
Yeah, but we don't like budget like, oh, I'm going to spend $50 on merchandise this trip.
Yeah.
It's like her seeing a crazy loungefly that she wants and being
That's
like,
the
should
problem.
I buy it?
Every time we go, there's like new merch. So it's like, but I have a lot of restraint. Like there's a lot of times that I really like stuff and I won't buy it.
Yeah. And then we go back the next trip and then buy the thing that she...
Or we go back the next trip and it's like
gone.
sold out and I regret not getting it.
Do you think stuff is starting to settle down and that Disney will start opening their parks here?
I really don't know. They're slowly starting to open like some restaurants and stuff at Disney Springs.
Yeah, Disney Springs is reopening. City Walk is reopening over in Florida, not here.
My guess is they're still playing it by ear. I feel like they don't even know when they're going to open.
Yeah. I don't know. I think California is going to be way behind Florida. Florida's going to reopen a lot sooner.
I think California is going to be the last place to open.
Yeah, the governor here seems to be very wanting to shut things down. And, I mean, it's understandable. But at the same time, Halloween Horror Nights, we saw some aerial footage showing that they've started construction on some mazes.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Over in Hollywood. So that gives me the impression that Universal seems to believe that they'll be open before October.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the governor has kind of said that, like, no mass gatherings until 2021.
We're just going to have to, like, move to Florida until that's... Just kidding.
Who is your favorite Marvel character?
Thor. Or Groot.
Yeah, I was going to say Baby Groot because he's so cute. But Iron Man. I just love Iron Man. And,
yeah. I feel like we're so predictable.
What full-size Star Wars ship should be built next in Galaxy's Edge? Well, I don't think they have enough room to build another ship, but I'd love to see the Mandalorian ship.
Ooh.
And I'd love to see a B-Wing, because I'm a big fan of the B-Wing fighters from the original trilogy. If you want to see some of our previous snack tasting adventures, we'll put a playlist right to the side there. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next adventure.